Have you been disrespected or disregarded among people? Has your idea been pushed aside? Even though what you said is the truth and the solution? It's because you are poor. Yes, that is it. Nothing else. That is why you must start thinking differently right away. In this content, I'll be telling you what money can do and what lack of money can also do to you. But I'll catch you right after this break. Welcome. My name is Gabriel. Money is good. Money makes things beautiful. Money gives respect and acknowledgement. Money solves problems. Money even brings awesome relationships. Yes, money. Money can place people who don't really deserve, while the people who deserve are dishonored. Yes, that's what money can do. For those of you who live in developing countries, the issue of lack of money is really real. Many people die because of lack of money, because they could not even afford hospital bills, especially where they operate cash and carry systems. And personally, I thank God that I was not in Africa when I had the stroke. I would have been dead. But look at me now. Look at me. Just look at me now. But I would have been history 4 years ago. I completed the second best student at my junior high school. The guy who was first could not get to the senior high school because of money. The last time I checked, he was doing something for himself, but he could have done much better. The lack of money can make a person look stupid. It makes a person uncivilized and ugly. You must be motivated enough to change your life, change your circumstances, and be counted among people. It's a must. It's a must. As far as you live here on earth, it's a must to make some money for yourself and your family. You must be self-sufficient. You have no option. You have no option. As you continue to be disgraced and disrespected. I've seen it before, and it's not a good feeling at all. My dad was very poor. He was a good man, but poor. And poverty led him to alcoholism, and he died poor and sad. So I told myself, I will never live my life to bow down to anybody. I will make it whatever the good cause may take. I mean, if you are poor, you know you are poor. It's not for anybody to pity you. It's not for anybody to pity you, because nobody will pity you anyway. Nobody will dry your tears genuinely. And I mean, nobody. The best is for people to pretend. It is up to you to get up and do whatever it takes. Accept the pain for hard work today and look straight for a better tomorrow. Nobody will give his or her position for you. The truth is, nobody is tired of making money. The more money people have, the more they want. And so nobody will give you any chance. You have to take it for yourself. You have to take it by force. It doesn't matter you are educated or not. All we all want is to live a good life. And that's it. My brother tells me how his pastor discriminates so much that he decided not to talk anymore at church meetings. Apparently, there's a guy who seems to have a good job and a car. So he's the one he consults and everything. But my brother holds a master's degree from a university in America before he relocated back to Africa. But he's not rich, so he's not fit enough to give ideas. A few years later, my brother graduated from a law school in Ghana. The same pastor this time came to him in the house, searching for ideas. The question is, what has now changed? If not for affluence. The truth is, when you go to the hospital, nobody will ask you the level of education. They will ask for money. If you go to the store, nobody requires how holy and good you are, how powerful you pray. What you require is money. That is why money making should be your priority. There was a time a pastor who I know came to my church. After the service, I went to him to talk. Then a friend of mine was passing by. So I introduced him. He then asked my friend what he does. And then he told him, the pastor forgot about me. My friend was even in a hurry, but the pastor wouldn't let him go. I stood there for so long until I realized that I had to go. and I left. What this means is that unconsciously, he prefers to talk to someone who is more successful or impactful. And yes, everybody wants to be affiliated with somebody who has reached a significant milestone. Not your beauty, not your education, not anything, but your affluence. That taught me a lesson. And I said to myself, I will make money. I'll have to make it by all good means. I will not rest until I see myself in a level. I don't want to be in a group where they are told and spoken to by heart and disregarded. Never. That's not my portion. That's not going to be my story. If you want to know about the importance of money, go to an African church. People go to church because they want to show that they have money. And yes, those are the people everybody wants. And I'm sorry to say that, but what do you expect? It's nature. Everybody wants to be affiliated with some kind of success or influence. And woe unto you if you don't have that. Do you want to be able to speak with the truth without any fear? Get some money. It's very difficult to be honest without money. I don't need to explain that to you. If you are poor, you only say what you are told to say. You cannot say your mind. You cannot be yourself. Do you know that the rich are being consulted before any decision is taken in the community or country? Do you know? That is how powerful money is. Nobody really cares about you until you rise up for yourself and become a person of substance. And it's possible, very possible, that you can rise up for yourself. Your mind has to be set up on making money. Before anybody can say, I want to help the poor, the person first has to think about himself. You cannot help anybody until you first help yourself. I used to worry about the economy, what politicians are doing, how they are supposed to help, but they are not, until I received this understanding that stop hoping in someone else. Stop hoping that somebody will do the right thing. Stop believing that a Messiah will come and deliver you. You have yourself. You have yourself. You can become the Messiah that you have been looking for. And that changed my mindset. And I believe that I'm speaking to people who want to make life for themselves. Because that is the only way to leave ourselves from poverty. Poverty is evil. Poverty is evil. Poverty can destroy people. People with potentials. Poverty has turned people into prostitutes, thieves, violent people, and etc. Yes, that is what a lack of money can do and has done to many people. Once I argued with some friends that you can only judge people when you know where they come from. Some people became thieves because of poverty. Others are prostitutes because of poverty. If you are born into a family with some influence, it's very difficult to understand. But not me, because I've seen it. I've been through it. And that is why I urge you to look for every good means to build some wealth until your family turn into something else. Proverbs chapter 13 verses 22. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, but a sinner's work is laid up for the righteous. Thank you so much for watching, and I encourage you to click on the subscription button as we build a vibrant family. My name is Gabriel. See ya.